In Buddhism, greed is considered the root cause of suffering. It is characterized by excessive desire. Greed is an inordinate craving for material and non-material objects beyond what is necessary. Attachment. Greed leads to strong attachment to the objects of desire, which becomes a source of suffering. Insatiability. Even when desires are fulfilled, greed does not lead to lasting satisfaction, leading to the pursuit of even more. Greed brings various forms of suffering into our lives. Dissatisfaction. Greed leaves us perpetually dissatisfied. Even when desires are met, satisfaction is fleeting, leading to a constant state of restlessness and discontent. Fear. Greed generates fear of loss. We become anxious about losing the objects we crave, which increases anxiety and stress. Suffering. Greed compels us to constantly strive to fulfill our desires. This striving often involves pain and hardship. Buddhism offers methods to deal with greed, including impermanence. Recognizing that everything is impermanent and subject to change is crucial. Moderation. Abandoning excessive desires and pursuing a balanced lifestyle is essential. Generosity. Practicing generosity and sharing with others can reduce greed and cultivate compassion. Meditation. Mindfulness practices can help us understand and overcome greed. Greed creates significant suffering in our lives. By learning and practicing Buddhist teachings on dealing with greed, we can free ourselves from suffering and lead happier lives. Here are some additional points to consider. The cycle of craving and suffering. According to Buddhism, craving leads to attachment, which in turn leads to suffering. When we fail to obtain the object of our craving, we experience frustration and discontent. Even when we do obtain it, the satisfaction is fleeting, and we soon find ourselves craving for something else. Letting go of attachment. The key to overcoming greed is to let go of attachment to material possessions and desires. This can be achieved through practices such as mindfulness and meditation, which help us to cultivate contentment and appreciation for what we have. Cultivating generosity. The practice of generosity, or giving, is a powerful antidote to greed. By sharing our resources and possessions with others, we learn to let go of attachment and experience the joy of giving. By understanding the nature of greed and practicing Buddhist teachings, we can learn to overcome this destructive emotion and cultivate a more peaceful and fulfilling life.